This was supposed to be a routine budget hearing, but it exploded into one of the most tense clashes on Capitol Hill. Pam Bondi was asked a simple question, and what happened next left lawmakers stunned.
DeLauro?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Just a quick note before I get to my questions. Fentanyl seizures are down 30% compared to last year, and that data is coming from Customs and Border Patrol, CBP. I don't make it up, but fentanyl seizures are down. At your confirmation hearing, you asserted that you will do everything in your power to prevent illegal gun runners in our country. Your budget request for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, proposes a cut of 26% below the current level. How can you justify such a massive cut without inevitably weakening ATF's ability to help our state and local law enforcement fight illegal gun trafficking? How many ATF law enforcement officers and industry operations investigators do you anticipate will be lost to attrition as a result of this funding reduction you're proposing?
So, I'm a career prosecutor, and I believe in keeping America safe, making America safe. First, what we're doing is ATF is going to be brought over with DEA. Everyone knows, everyone sitting up here, guns and drugs go together. They go together. We're going to make it more efficient. What I will tell you will not be happening is ATF agents will not be knocking on the doors of legal gun owners in the middle of the night asking them about their guns. They're going to be out on the streets. If I can finish, they're going to be out on the streets.
I have three
No,
minutes.
you asked me a question.
I did, and
Wait, you asked me a question.
And you
I'm
haven't
gonna
answered
answer
my
it.
question.
So they're going to be out on the streets working
You haven't
hand in
answered
hand
my
with
question.
DEA
You
to
haven't
violate.
answered. Mr. Chairman, I'd like an answer to my question. And the question is not being answered. How many ATF law enforcement officers and industry operations investigators do you anticipate will be lost to attrition as a result of the funding reduction you are proposing? You are proposing a 26% cut to ATF for fiscal year 2026, as well as a 4.4% cut to DEA. So you're going to merge the two agencies together, and then you're going to shortchange their resources, so neither one of them will be able to do the job that they have been designed to do. You've got a 34% cut to the high-intensity drug trafficking areas program, no dedicated money at all for the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force. So, my view, it's fair to say that the Trump administration proposal shortchanges federal efforts to stop illegal gun trafficking and federal efforts to stop the flow of dangerous illegal drugs like fentanyl.
As I was attempting to answer your question very calmly, unlike you,
Excuse me, Madam Attorney General. Answer yes or no. Tell me what the numbers are. I don't want to hear all of your filibuster about this. Go ahead, please. Tell us the numbers.
So we are reorganizing. ATF agents want to be out on the street.
Okay,
working
let me
with
answer the
DEA
question for you.
agents.
I'm going to answer it for you. Page. Mr. Chairman, you give me a certain amount of time, and I have a high respect for you, but I don't have to listen, nor do my colleagues have to listen to a filibuster when it's a simple question. But I have an answer to your question. It's page 146 of the department's fiscal year 2026 budget, and the performance summary explicitly says, and let me quote, ATF will eliminate 541 industry operation investigators, reducing ATF's capacity to regulate the firearms and explosive industries by approximately 40% in fiscal year 2026. ATF will perform fewer regulatory inspections. And the department summary goes on to say, and let me quote, ATF anticipates a reduction of approximately 284 support personnel and 186 agents based on historical attrition patterns, and these personnel cuts will impact ATF across various functions, unquote. If the capacity to regulate firearms industry is reduced by 40%, if you are losing 186 ATF law enforcement agents on top of that, it is clear the direction you are headed with this budget. And that's what it is, isn't it? The proposal will weaken our ability to stop gun trafficking, and it will greatly reduce ATF support for state and local law enforcement that helps them prevent and solve violent crimes. It's a bad proposal.
Do you want to hear my answer in 3 seconds? You mentioned regulatory functions. We will not be having ATF agents go to the doors of gun owners in the middle of the night asking them about their guns, period. They will be out on the streets with DEA, guns and drugs.
How many
go
are
together.
gone?
They will. We are not. It will be attrition. We are not firing agents. They will be working.
How many
with
have taken
DEA.
attrition?
Can I tell you that they all want to be on the streets? They want to be doing their jobs. They want to be
But you're getting
seizing
them off
guns.
the streets.
They want
You're getting
to.
them
We're
off the
putting
streets.
them on the
And-
streets.
and-
They want to be working with
you,
DEA.
you are getting them off the
We will be
streets. There is no
efficient.
clear. And Mr.
We will
Chairman,
be
I yield back my
efficient.
time. I yield back my time. Let's get some answers here. Enforcement task
This
force.
exchange
So, my
wasn't
view,
just
fair to
heated,
say that the
it
Trump
was
administration
revealing.
proposal shortchanges
Rosa DeLauro
federal
didn't
efforts
come
to
in
stop
swinging
illegal
with rhetoric.
gun trafficking
She came
and federal
armed with
efforts to
numbers
stop the flow
straight
of
from the
dangerous illegal
administration's
drugs
own
like
budget.
fentanyl.
A 26%
As
cut
I was
to
attempting
ATF,
to answer your
hundreds
question
of
very
investigators
calmly, unlike
eliminated.
you,
Agents lost to attrition.
Excuse me,
and yet,
excuse me,
what I was
Madam
saying
Attorney
from
General.
Pam
Answer
Bondi
yes
when
or no.
pressed
Tell me what the numbers are. I don't want to hear
Instead,
all of your
Bondi
filibuster about
pivoted
this.
to familiar
Go ahead,
talking
please.
points.
Tell us the numbers.
So we are
Reorganizations,
reorganizing.
efficiency,
ATF agents want
and
to be out on the
assurances that
street.
agents won't
Okay,
get
Let me answer the
DEA
question for
agents.
you.
gun owners.
I'm going to answer it for you.
That
Page-
wasn't the question. The question
you know,
was
Mr.
simple.
Chairman, you give me
How
a
many
certain
agents
amount
are
of time,
gone?
and I have a
what
high
does that
respect for
mean
you,
for
but
gun
I don't have to
trafficking
listen, nor do my
enforcement?
colleagues have to listen to a
DeLauro's
filibuster
moment of
when it's a
reading the
simple
budget
question.
back
But
to
I
the
have an
Attorney
answer to your
General
question. It's
flipped
page
the power
146
dynamic
of the
instantly.
Department's fiscal year
The tension
2026 budget.
escalated
And the
because it
performance
exposed
summary
something
explicitly says,
deeper,
and let me quote,
a disconnect
ATF
between political
will
messaging
eliminate
and operational
541
reality.
industry
This
operation
wasn't just about budget
investigators,
cuts.
reducing
It was about
ATF
accountability,
capacity
public
to regulate the
safety,
firearms
and whether
and
enforcement
explosive
agencies
industries
can
by
actually
approximately
do their
40%
jobs
in fiscal
with
year
fewer people,
2026.
fewer
ATF
resources,
will
and
perform
bigger promises.
fewer regulatory
And when lawmakers have to
inspections.
answer their
And
own
the department
questions
summary goes
because
on to say, and
witnesses
let me
won't,
quote,
that
ATF
tells you
anticipates a
everything.
reduction of